So, yesterday I watched Tim Pool's show, the Fetterman versus Oz debate, and it was fucking brutal. It kind of seemed like that's how I would be. That's my fear. Like, if you watch a little bit of Fetterman's, I'm sure it's gonna come out for everybody to see. And if I had more time and I wasn't so lazy, I'd edit these videos better so you guys could see. And if I get bigger and these videos get viewed more, I'll do a way better job editing. And in fact, I'll probably just go ahead and live stream, but I'll have better technology too to be able to be like other streamers. But this is how it is, old school type. Anyway, so that was my fear of like debating people, is sounding like Fetterman. I had a slight debate with a businessman talking about 401ks at my work yesterday, and my coworkers were pretty fucking surprised by the knowledge I had when it came to finances. And it felt good. It felt good to like actually get some type of acknowledgement, because I usually don't. And I was thinking about it yesterday. Before I'll get to the debate, but I was thinking about it yesterday, and this is like on a small scale. I kind of relate to Jesus, how. And when I say that like he's the son and I'm a small atom. But because like whatever he did is like I'm not anything close to him. Like I'm not special, okay? But when I say I relate, it's like I think that he was completely undervalued by his society and almost looked down on, disrespected, not taken seriously. And I could feel that myself. Not given a chance. But even to the point where he was performing miracles and people still probably didn't give him the respect that he deserved. Anyway, I can relate to that type of, like, at a little tiny scale. Like I said, I don't want to compare myself to him, but I can compare myself a little bit of the struggle. That's what I'm trying to get across, the little bit of the struggle. So and that's why I say I'm like an atom and he's like a fucking sun. It's like, I'm a grain of salt, he's the universe. It's no, anyway. So like I was watching the debate, and Fetterman could barely talk. He wouldn't release his records, his medical records, saying that he's good to go. And Oz was very well spoken, and I can kind of see Oz stumbling, and not just him. Even some of the people off of Timcast were kind of stumbling over their fucking words. Like even Tim Pool himself were kind of just listening to that dude talk. It kind of like threw people off. No, Oz did very well in that debate. Very well spoken. He talked very clearly. Fetterman, I can't believe they're rolling this guy out, man. Like he just had a stroke in May and he's still recovering from it. And part of the thing about being a politician or whatever is being able to talk and comprehend things, and he has to read a teleprompter or something like that to understand what the conversation. So like he needs a third party to understand a conversation. I don't understand. I mean, I do understand. It's like when somebody is not fit for the position, it's the left's agenda to try to get everyone involved unless you go against them. They say they're accepting, but they're not accepting of people who are basically Republicans or Christians or Trump supporters. They're not accepting of those people. Even go as far to say like racist people who are white, but they'll be accepting of people who aren't white that are racist. They'll even be see why I can't even talk. You guys know. They even go as far as accepting murderers and pedophilia and people like that. So, man, I'm like thinking to myself, I can't be saying this. This is so dumb, man. This is my channel. I can't say nothing. Anyway. Nothing really shocks me anymore at all. Them, since Biden is a puppet of the state, and he can barely talk himself. He can't. He doesn't have any. His was it his cognition? Cognitive. You know what I'm talking about. He's not fit to be president on any type of level. And he's president. I mean, I know he's just out there for show, and he's probably was put in that position because he's going to take all the heat of all the things that's going wrong with the country, and they'll blame everything on him. They rolled him out to be like this Jesus Christ figure, like the savior, and then they're going to blame everything on him. And I don't think he really is making many decisions, man. I think when he comes out and says something, and then the White House says something different, like, no, he didn't mean that. It's like, who's running the show here? When he's got cards that tell him what to say, and he can't talk to reporters. Why is he in charge? He's unfit, just like this guy, Fetterman. This guy, at least he had the cojones to go up there and have a debate, unlike Katie Hobbs against Carrie Lake in Arizona, because she's like a coward. These politicians should all be debating, and debates are pretty boring for the most part, unless it's a Trump debate. Trump debates are like awesome. But yeah, that Fetterman, it was bad. He could barely talk. Seriously, it was rough. It was rough, man. Like the way he was pronouncing words, and it's very similar to the way I talk, but I'm mentally challenged. But he wouldn't answer certain things, and yeah, and the funny thing is, he'll probably still win. Isn't that funny? Like, he'll win. That's how dumb people are, man. That's how dumb they are. The fact, like the fracking thing, they came out, even asked him on the debate stage, you said in 2018 you were completely against it, and now you're for it. And then he's like, now he says, I'm gonna do something different. Now he says he is he's for it. And then they asked him He said he was always for it, but then he made a statement saying he was against it in 2018, and then he didn't say, like, his response was terrible. It was brutal, absolutely brutal. So I thought that debate was horrific, and I don't understand this whole tribalism thing. Is so dumb, dude. It's so dumb. He can't talk. But they voted for Biden, so it doesn't surprise me. Nothing surprises me nowadays. At all. Nothing. What do I want to talk about? I still got like 10 minutes until I have to be in there. I might just have a short video today. I got a little sidetracked because I usually park somewhere else. I want to start parking in a different spot, and when that's why you kind of see me like repeat myself a little bit. I actually had to like think. You know what it is. You know what it's like when you drive to the same spot every day. You forget how you get there. You just get there, and unless there's any major things, like, you don't really have to do too much thinking because your subconscious mind takes over. And when you think about something different, you can see how it affects trains of thought. It's kind of funny. It's just, we're funny how we're wired, with the subconscious mind and all that. Yeah, it's there's a lot of, man, I ain't got nothing else, dude, so that's it.